Good day, friends. This is the day that the Lord has made. We shall choose to rejoice and be glad in it. Listen, I just wanted to come to you to make a major announcement. We are so proud, privileged, honored to be a part now of the CME Church. That's right, you heard it first. Oasis Baptist Church, the Love Fellowship, is now connected to the North Central region of Alabama, led by the capable and steady hands of our 59th elected bishop in succession, Bishop Teresa Jefferson Snorton. I'm excited about what God is doing in our next phase of ministry. Listen, I want you to be aware of some things. Number one, we didn't leave the church. God is still God, and those that worship me must worship me in spirit and in truth. We still love God like we love God. We still don't praise Him like we praise Him. But I was praying one day and I found it very fitting. It was stirring in my spirit that I didn't want the church to go in the ground with me, because one day I have to leave this place. I needed to make sure that the church will be assured that it will carry on for what it was founded to be. And so I prayed, and in January, I talked with Bishop Snorton and presiding Elder Horton, and they welcomed me with open arms, told me to pray about it. And so we've been talking back and forth for a few months, and I know it catches you by surprise because you're used to having warnings. But when God does something, sometimes He does it quick. And I thank God that they have admitted me to full connection in the Christian Methodist Episcopal Church. That's right, the Methodist Church, y'all. And guess what? We still gonna shout, we still gonna speak in tongues, we still gonna lay on hands, because we have not changed our God. We have simply chosen to connect to a denomination that is leading the charge for the next generation. And so we want to be a part of that. I know many of you are questioning, as I do this video, what about the Full Gospel Baptist Church Fellowship? We are still going to be a part of the fellowship, because the Full Gospel Baptist Fellowship is not a denomination. But my board found it imperative that we connect with the denomination that had like beliefs as we had, to go forward into the next journey. So we have been out on our own for 4 years, and we have tried to make it, and God has been faithful. But at this season and at this time, we feel it necessary to connect with like minds. And it's not by chance that we're standing in front of the historic Bailey Tabernacle Christian Methodist Episcopal Church, where one of my mentors, the late Reverend Dr. Willie Clyde Jones, pastored for over 49 years. I know today he is shouting the victory in heaven. Also, my very good neighbor, Charlie Collins Jr., who was a trustee here at this church, is happy as well. Not only are the saints that have gone on happy, but the connectional church is happy. And so we were met with great applause, all love. And so we're looking for the next phase of what we call the Oasis Church. We're still gonna be the Love Fellowship, baby. We're still gonna be the Love Fellowship. We just changed a little bit. We changed the name, but we're still the same. And so why don't you look at somebody that's watching this and tell them, listen, they changed the name, but they still the same. That's gonna be our new motto. We changed the name, but we still the same. And so I thank God for the connection of Port of St. Paul, who is our sister church now in Northport, Alabama, under the capable leadership of Reverend Ernest May, and also the new pastor who was appointed today in our conference, the Reverend Anderson Graves II, who will join us. And at a later date and later time, we're gonna come back and we're gonna have some more to say about that. But I thank God for the North Alabama Central region for allowing the Oasis to become a part of what God is doing. Listen, I want to tell you, CME Church, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for rescuing us at a time of need, and we are forever indebted to you. And so if you want to be a part of the North Central Alabama region of the Christian Methodist Episcopal Church, give us a try. Bishop Snorton, along with presiding Elder Horton, will be glad to have you. Listen, as always, our name has changed, but we're going to remain the same. So as I sign off, I want to tell you, remember, don't just keep the faith, but give it away.